One Piece is a masterpiece that gives us an unforgettable gallery of villains. But among them all, there is one who stands above the rest: Blackbeard. From an ordinary pirate to one of the greatest and most feared characters in anime history, Blackbeard's journey is nothing short of fascinating. His rise is filled with twists, betrayals, and immeasurable ambitions that leave any fan breathless. In this video, we will explore how Blackbeard became the greatest nightmare in the world of One Piece, and what lies ahead for this ruthless character. When Blackbeard's story begins, he seemed like just another pirate among many, not standing out in any way. But as happens in every great One Piece story, reality quickly deviates from the expected. From the very first moment we meet him, something about his personality starts to raise suspicion. He appears to be a jovial, friendly pirate, but the feeling that there's something dark beneath his surface never quite leaves us. And as the story unfolds, Blackbeard's true intentions start to reveal themselves in a terrifying way. One of the most defining moments in his journey happens during a flashback, where we see Blackbeard and Ace together, eating and laughing as if they were old friends. But the scene, which seems like a typical friendship, quickly transforms into something far more sinister. At first, Blackbeard seems to be the friendliest pirate of them all, but little did we know, he was about to become the most treacherous villain in One Piece history. What appeared to be a friendship between the two would soon turn into one of the biggest betrayals in the series. Before we dive deeper into this journey, make sure to subscribe to the channel now. The real turning point in Blackbeard's story happens when he encounters the Yami Yami no Mi, the dark fruit. The moment he tasted its power, everything changed. Blackbeard quickly realized that with the fruit in his hands, his rise to the top was now unstoppable. And just like that, the pirate we thought we knew turned into a completely different beast. At this moment, he kills his companion Tati with a smile on his face, right after obtaining the devastating powers of the Yami Yami no Mi. He understood that with this fruit, the world was his for the taking. As Blackbeard's ambitions grew, he made his move against Ace. He pretended to act as if nothing had happened, hiding his betrayal behind a seemingly friendly attitude. But Ace, ever the suspicious pirate, saw right through him. "Don't pretend to be my friend," he said, and Blackbeard, with his ever-present malice, tried to convince Ace to join his crew. This was the first glimpse of Blackbeard's true nature. He would do anything to achieve his goals. "Not only will I go to Water 7 to kill Luffy," he said, "but I will also hand him over to the government." These words were a veiled threat that set the stage for Blackbeard's rise as one of the greatest villains in the saga. But what really set Blackbeard apart was his ability to manipulate situations to his advantage. When Ace rejected his offer, a confrontation was inevitable. Blackbeard revealed his true strength. With the power of the Yami Yami no Mi, he suppressed Ace's powers, even those of other devil fruit users. Absorbing Ace's energy with a brutal move, he landed one of the most shocking blows in One Piece history. Their fight was fierce and full of unexpected twists, with Blackbeard constantly outwitting his enemies with brilliant strategies and unexpected strength. Even in battle, Blackbeard wasn't done surprising us. When he met Luffy and Jinbe in Impel Down, it became clear that Blackbeard had something far bigger in mind. His confrontation with Luffy and the way he mocked him showed just how much further he was willing to go. Blackbeard wasn't interested in mere victories. He was playing a much bigger game. Before we continue, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated with all our One Piece content. After the events of Impel Down, Blackbeard's power and influence grew exponentially. With a new crew by his side, he was ready to take on everyone, even the legendary Whitebeard. The clash between Blackbeard and Whitebeard wasn't just a physical fight, it was a clash of ideologies. While Whitebeard fought to protect his children, Blackbeard was willing to sacrifice anything and everything to achieve his goals. He didn't hesitate to use the powers of his fruit to nullify Whitebeard's strength, landing devastating blows and pushing the legendary pirate to his limit. When Whitebeard fell, Blackbeard's words echoed across the battlefield. "You can keep that title of Shichibukai, I don't need it." This declaration revealed his true ambition. He didn't care about titles or recognition. He wanted something much bigger: absolute power. Blackbeard's transformation from an ordinary pirate to one of the 4 emperors of the sea was nothing short of meteoric and terrifying. His mastery of the Yami Yami no Mi and his ability to negate the powers of other devil fruit users made him an unstoppable force. Not only did he become a Yonko, but he also solidified himself as the greatest threat in One Piece, with a bounty of 2.2 billion berries. And, believe it or not, this is just the beginning. The way Blackbeard played the entire world into chaos was a masterstroke of villainy. With his new crew and unstoppable abilities, Blackbeard proved that he was more than just a pirate. He was a force of nature. His encounters with Luffy and others continued to show his growth, always moving with a brilliant strategy to dominate everything around him. Even when at a disadvantage, Blackbeard knew that the odds were always in his favor. If you think Blackbeard has already reached the peak of his power, think again. What we see today is just the beginning of his rise. Blackbeard's journey is far from over, and with each passing day, his ambitions grow stronger and more terrifying. From an ordinary pirate to one of the four emperors, it's hard to imagine where his journey will end.